We're going to be showing you what's in the box and taking a first glance at Motorola's new TLK110 two-way radio. Hey, I'm Dustin McKinney with Wireless Solutions. Today we're going to be showing you what comes in the box with Motorola's new TLK110 nationwide two-way radio and giving you our first impression on the product. But first of all, let's take a quick look at what the TLK110 is. This is the newest product in Motorola's Wave OnCloud nationwide radio service through 4G or Wi-Fi. And we have new improved feature sets such as a display, a designated emergency button, and we'll be showing you more in detail here in a moment. But without further ado, let's open this thing up and see what comes in the box. Okay, let's take a look at the packaging. Looks really similar to the TLK100, similar layout and artwork. We do see a more updated map here. So pretty nice looking packaging, but let's open it up and see what's inside here. At first glance, we have our getting started QR code here on the bottom. So we have serial number, IMEI, the information you'll need to activate the product, but we do have the new QR code. This was added in the new R2 as well, so that's a getting started. It'll take you to a page with user guides, resources, brochures, so on and so forth. So that is a new addition to the packaging here on the bottom. Open it up, we have our TLK100 radio in the plastic bag. We'll open that up in a moment. We'll remove this piece of cardboard here. We have our high capacity battery, a USB-C charging cord. That is new. We now have USB-C. Really, really nice. Getting up to standard with the times here. Battery door, our swivel holster, our 4G GPS antenna, and then quick reference guide and user manual. Okay, we got everything out of the packaging here, so let's put the radio together. Standard BT110 battery. This is the same battery that's in a good majority of Motorola's newer products. So we'll slide this in. Pretty standard battery latch here. We're all kind of used to this by now. Press it in, slide it over to lock. We'll screw the antenna in. Newer holster here. So if we're comparing this to the TLK100, for those of you who have used this, we had a slot that would slide over the channel rocker switch. This new belt clip stays behind that. I'm really a big fan of this because how many times have I went to remove my TLK100 off of my hip and accidentally changed channels because I had to go around this. So really like this new design here of the belt clip holster and that clipping in behind. Standard swivel clip, you know, seems really similar to the DTR belt clips actually. But let's take a look here. First glance, we have a display on this one. The TLK100 had the active view hidden display. This has a monochrome, I like to call it a reverse LED display. It's a black background with white lettering. That's an anti-glare technology, so if we're using this in direct sunlight, we can actually see the display. And I'll turn it on here in a moment so we can get a look and see what that looks like. Let's peel this plastic off. There we go. So new display. Let's take a look at the side here. A more modernized push-to-talk button on the radio. That's really nice. Our power button's moved over to the left side, so it's no longer on the top of the radio because we now have a designated emergency button on the top of the radio. This is going to be really useful for some of the newer features that are coming as part of the safeguard packaging. I'm not sure on the release date yet, but this will include fall detection, lone worker, and man down. So that's coming very, very soon to the TLK110 product, and that's where that emergency button is going to be really useful as a designated button. Look at the left side of the radio. We have our standard menu button. So, you know, short press and press to hold functions, and then our volume controls as well as our setting toggle on or off with the plus and minus buttons. So we'll turn this radio on and see how it sounds and take a look at that. Okay, so we got the radio turned on. We're going to press and hold the power button here. It'll take about 45 seconds as a part of the boot up process. We have to connect to the network, so on and so forth. You'll see here my radio says no connection. That's because this device is not yet activated, but we do have some voice prompts here. So I'm going to press the menu button here. Let's see what these voice prompts sound like. Let's get an idea of clarity and crispness and for the audio.
Time.
Okay, really nice crisp voice. Let me turn the volume up here.
Time. Contacts.
Okay.
All alert tones on.
So sounds really nice. That's impressive audio quality. I want to touch on noise cancellation here. Again, this device isn't activated, but we'll have more video content on this. I have personally heard the noise cancellation on the TLK110. This uses an AI component. So not only is it smart enough to lock in on human voice and eliminate background noise, but it can lock on to the voice of the person who's speaking. Let me give an example here. When I heard this radio, I was at on a trade show floor with a few thousand people. One of our representatives with Motorola Solutions pressed the push to talk on the radio, started talking to me. They walked into the middle of a group of 4 people having a conversation. This radio was smart enough to kill the background noise and the other people's voice. I heard only this gentleman's voice coming through on the radio. I was blown away. Exceptional clarity, loudness, and noise cancellation on this product. Last but not least, we have the USB-C connector. Curious to see where Motorola will go with this. You know, we have a little bit better capabilities with USB Type-C, so excited to have the latest technology in regards to charging. This will not be backwards compatible with the TLK100, so keep that in mind. This is a new charger. Same audio accessory adapter though as well. I do like this new design. Again, not quite as rigid as the older ones, so you know I'm assuming that's going to lead to less breakage over time. So to summarize, I really like the new display, the redesign of this. Not only do we have the reverse LED, but we now have two lines of information, so we can see channel number, battery level, antenna icon, for example, on the same screen. We don't have to press the power button to toggle through those settings. Really nice. Form factor, eerily similar to the 100 in regards to size. It is ever so slightly taller, but you know, to the everyday user, I don't think anyone will notice a difference. Really excited about this product, looking forward to doing some more testing. We think this will be really popular for construction industrial customers, education, potentially healthcare, any of those customers that are using the TLK100 today, but those enhanced safety features with that emergency button is going to open up some new markets for us. We're excited to have this new product in-house, looking forward to doing some internal testing and creating new content. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.